In this video I'm going to teach you how to make actually dynamic pie charts in After Effects. The kind where you change one value and every other slice updates, moves and animates automatically. No more calculating percentages or hand keyframing trim pads. Also, I'm giving you the entire project file for free. Links in the description, use it for practice, personal projects or client work. We're not gatekeepers here. Let's dive in. Everything in this setup is driven by one single layer, master controller. Think of it as the brain. We want to have everything in one place for easier adjustments. It's not necessary, but I like to set it as a guide layer and give it some strong color so it stands out. Let's add 11 slider controls and 5 color controls. Now, the naming convention here is critical. We're going to be referencing all effects and layers by their names. You'll see what I mean by that. So, progress, number of values, size, stroke, text distance, and then value 1 through 5 and color 1 through 5. Finally, the total value slider. We'll add this expression to sum up all active values. This code uses slider names to loop through values and add them up. You can scale this to 10, 50 or 100 values later and the expression still works. Let's create our first circle and call it slice 1. If you make the size and stroke equal, you get a standard pie. Make the stroke smaller and boom, you've got a donut chart.
Donuts.
And if you connect those two values to our previously created sliders, we can easily adjust them from our master controller. Here's the trick. Usually you'd link the color of slice 1 to color 1, then slice 2 to color 2 and so on. That's boring and manual. Instead, we're going to use this name indexing expression. What it does? This expression basically tells After Effects, look at my layer name, find the number, and grab the matching color from the controller. Now when you duplicate this layer and it becomes slice 2, the color follows. For the movement, add trim pads, add this expression to the start, and this one to the end. They're calculating percentages, snapping the start point to the previous slice's end point, and animating everything with that one progress slider. Duplicate that slice 4 more times and you've got a fully rigged pie chart in under a minute. Cool, but a graph without a context is just a colorful circle. We need a title and a legend. For the legend we'll use the same naming convention, 1 to 5, and the same name indexing expression to color our legend squares. Then add this simple if-else expression, again with name indexing, to the opacity of squares and labels. If the number of values of our controller is 3, everything labeled 4 or 5 just vanishes. One more important thing left, the data labels. Percentage values, numbers, however you wanna call them. But before we do that, if you're enjoying this work smarter approach instead of pushing keyframes all day, you'll probably like the rest of our channel. We do a lot of expressions, data-driven setups, and even full-blown video automation workflows, all aimed at saving time and avoiding repetitive work. Feel free to poke around after this video. Alright, back to data labels. Percentage values glued to each slice. This part gets a bit math-heavy. We're using a massive expression on the position property. It calculates the midpoint of each slice, converts the percentage to an angle, and pushes the text away from the center based on the text distance slider. Finally, for the source text, we use an expression to convert those raw values into percentages, add a percentage sign, and animate that number. And this expression, for opacity, simply fades each data label in while staggering the animation 0.6 seconds. Now, as the pie fans out, the numbers count up in perfect sync. To top it off, you can add individual stroke controls for each slice, or a global text color control to update everything at once. But the real god mode move, automation. If you need to generate 500 of these, please do not do it manually. Even with this smart setup, clicking through 500 variations yourself is still a massive waste of your time. Use Plainly. It's a video automation tool built exactly for these types of workflows. You connect this After Effects project to a spreadsheet, a CSV, or even a database via API. And Plainly renders all 500 versions in the cloud while you do, well, whatever you wanna do. If you wanna see how that works in action, check out our video automation playlist. And once again, the free project file is down below, download it, steal the logic, and I'll see you in the next video.